All right, let's look at this and get it going. You know, we're going to do the trade of the day first. We're going to get right into the trade of the day. Let me show you how much money you could have made today. There's 3 trades on this 5-minute chart. Now you can get, I stream this chart live to the members. I also stream the 15-minute and 1-hour chart live to the members. So what I'm about to show you happens almost every day. It happens on the 5-minute chart or the 15-minute chart. Sometimes it'll be on both. But one of those 2 charts is usually where it happens. Occasionally it'll be on the 1-hour chart, but usually it's the 5-minute or 15-minute. So you got to check both charts. Today it's on the 5-minute chart. Let's talk about where the trades were. Right here at 4:50 in the morning, this was an awesome trade. If you're up, this trade was magnificent. The Gibbs Plus indicator said, hey, I got a trade right here. Was it ever? Look at that. Look at this. SMI, I'm going to show you how to read this. Comes down. It doesn't even get below the upper line and takes off. That's your trade right there. That's when you jump in right there. Right? It didn't do this. You see how it came all the way down here and touched this? It didn't do that. Right? It tried to come down, totally failed, and bounced right back up. That's when you know there's a trade. The Gibbs Plus indicator is saying, I think there's a trade. And the other thing, you always want to check this first and do this in order. You always want to check the momentum. MACD's momentum. Where's it at? Well, it's going positive, right? It's going on the positive side of this line, right? So you know the trade's going to be most likely to the long side, not short. Because remember, futures, you can trade short or long. It makes no difference. Okay, so that's the first thing you check. You check momentum. Next thing you check is the SMI. Right, so you get the Gibbs Plus indicator, tells you it thinks there's a trade. You check the momentum. Which side's it on? Is it negative like this or is it positive like this? In this case, it's positive, right? Right, so we're talking about positive momentum. Great, we're probably going to go long here. The SMI comes down, doesn't even get below, doesn't come anywhere down here. Stays way up here, bounces, boom, you're in the trade right here. That's how you know to get in, right about there. Extremely bullish occurrence right there. And it takes off. So let's say from about 59.30 all the way up to about when this thing starts running out of gas right here, right? Starts running out of gas, you get out of there, probably somewhere in here. Okay, so 59.30, let's call it, right? From there up to at least 50, probably more like 50. Yeah, probably at least 50, 20 points. At $1,000. That's $1,000. 20 points equates to $1,000. You just divide by 2 and add your zeros. You're going to get 10 here, right? You get a 10, just add 2 zeros. That's your money, $1,000. Right there, $1,000. Okay, let's talk about this next trade. This one happened at 9 o'clock in the morning. This trade's a little bit harder, but I'm going to show you how to make this trade. This happens a lot in the markets. This is intraday, so it's going to be a lot more choppy, a lot more busy. Let's talk about it. Happened at 9 o'clock. How do you make money in this? The Gibbs Plus indicator says, hey, I think there's a trade here. Plum candlestick comes up, right? This is super negative here, right? Look how negative this is. So you're going to be thinking short side trade. You're going to short these futures. Okay? It comes up here because remember, this indicator happened like right here. Okay? It comes up, what does it do? It fails, right? It never gets way at the top line. It fails right here. Guess what? Take the trade right there. So we're about right here. Somewhere in this area, take the trade. We'll call it 59.35. Okay? Comes all the way down, starts to curl up. You want to get out, right? Because starts getting some momentum. So maybe 59.35. You probably get out at about 59.15. That's 20 points. Guess what? You got it. Another $1,000. $2,000 already happening. Okay, let's talk about this trade. Was this a good trade? Yes. This is also a good trade. This is a little bit more sophisticated trade, but it's also there. Okay, so far we've had a long side trade, right? This was long, this one was short. Now we got this one over here. Some of you are going to say, why didn't you just take this big long trade? Okay, we're only talking about when the Gibbs Plus indicator comes up. Is it always perfect? No, it's not always perfect. It's not always going to catch everything that's happening. But the ones it does catch are the ones we're going to trade because there's information there that's very useful to make a lot of money. Let's talk about this trade right here. 10:35 in the morning. How do you trade this? Remember, first thing we always check is momentum. Where's momentum? It's on the positive side. Great, we're thinking long. Okay, we're thinking long, right? Momentum's on the positive side. It's on the plus side. It's above, not below. So we're thinking long. Look what this happens. Are you going to trade it right here? As it's coming down? No. You're not going to go long with this SMI coming down. It's making its way down. This says, hey, we're going to go long. This says, no, you're not. We're not going long. Right? This is long-term momentum. This is short-term momentum. Short-term momentum's going down. Guess what? Don't take the trade. Just wait. Comes all the way down. Chugga, 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 chugga. 15, 20, 25 minutes later, whatever it is. Guess what? Hits the bottom line. Curls up. There's your trade. Right there. Right there's your trade. Right in here. We'll call it about 59.50. When do you get out? When it starts to fade. Probably right about, maybe even conservatively 65. Guess what? 15 more points. From 50 to 65. We know what half of that is, right? Half of 15 is 7.5. Just forget the decimals and just add in the zeros. $750. $1,000, $2,000, $750. Your total profit for the day, if you were to trade all these trades, was $2,750. If you didn't do this one because you're sleeping, then you had $1,750. I would go back, pause this video, go back, rewind this section, the very beginning of this video, and go over what I just said about how to trade all these trades. Now, you may not always get a profitable trade out the Gittes Plus indicator. This indicator is not 100% guaranteed to make you money every time and you're going to become a millionaire tomorrow. Millions. No, because no service is going to do that. So don't be ridiculous. Today, it happened to turn out that all three of these were awesome trades. Okay? But that isn't always the case. Go back, pause video, watch it again. I don't care if you have to watch it 10 times over. Watch what I said and listen to what I said about how you make profit, how you use both the Gittes Plus indicator, momentum on the MACD, and the SMI to time your trades and the direction. All right, those are the trades of the day. Now let's get busy and we will look at the daily charts for everything else. All right, daily chart SMI. You know, last night in email, I said that this was going to be a down day. Got it wrong. It happens. I think, based on what I'm seeing here, probably this is good enough now for us to say, probably, it could still do the dippy do, but more than likely this is going to be bullish. I like it if you're a swing trader, small position long. That's my opinion. Okay, let's move on to the Dow Jones Transportation. What do I see here? I see it trying to bounce. Let me get a sip of coffee. It's trying to do the bouncy thing. I'm not convinced it's bouncing yet, but it's trying. Dow Jones Transportation, trying to do the bounce. Look at the Russell 2000. Okay, November 19th came and went. I like the Russell 2000 long. I like a small position, maybe medium, long. Yep, I like it. Don't forget about this cycle low out here. It could start coming into play. Be careful. Okay, but at the moment, I like the Russell 2000 long, small to medium position. That is my opinion. Because I don't give advice. I only do opinion here, guys. Educational purposes only, right? You know how it is. What do I think about this? Gosh, wow. Man. Wow, this has work to do. I'm not touching the NASDAQ. Schmugly and ugly. Yeah, those are two cousins. Schmugly and ugly. They're not doing well. Yeah, I'm not touching that. That's got work to do. Don't touch the NASDAQ. Looking ugly. Russell 2000 looks better. This doesn't look very good either. But the futures looked great. See, the SPX tomorrow is going to show, probably going to show, well, actually, we don't know that. Cash versus futures. Okay. Anyways, strictly speaking here on the cash index, this doesn't look good. This is not very positive. The futures looked really good. They looked like they're ready to rip. Okay. The SPX will probably follow the futures, obviously, and go up. But just strictly looking at the SPX here, Hang on, let me go over to the daily chart. Got the wrong chart here. Not a big fan. No, this cash index is not strong. If you're looking at cash indexes or just indexes, the Russell 2000 looks like the best. But those are the indexes for options traders, right? For futures traders, you want to be trading the S&P 500. It looks pretty doggone good. Okay, for the futures. All right, let's go check out the Japanese market. What is happening over there? The Nikkei 225. Oy, 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 oy. Don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Not good. Not good, folks. Just tracking sideways. Looks like it wants to give it up. This is about to go negative. I wouldn't touch this. In fact, soon we might be talking about going short. If it does one of those, you see this happening, you could trade the Nikkei 225 short. Right now, don't touch it. No good. Japanese yen. Currency. Okay, it's trying to make a bounce. We're super negative in momentum. If it gets up here and fails and rolls over, and this is still negative, short it. That's my take on that. Let's look at the euro. Euro futures. Euro dollar futures. Smack me. Smack me hard. That's right. This doesn't look good. Nastiesville. I would short this. I would short this on a small position going into this cycle low. This looks like this is ready to do the big old drop the bomb. This is just absolutely horrendous. My opinion, looks like it's okay to short it. 6B, same thing. I think what you're going to see here is this is going to begin to roll over even more. Gosh, if it could get any worse, it's amazing. Look at this horrible conditions. Horrible. Okay, let's look at gold. What is happening with the gold market? Bouncy, bouncy. Oh my gosh. I did say gold was bullish, I think, the other day. I don't like that the momentum is negative. Sorry, I'm eating. That's rude. I don't like it that it's negative momentum. But there's no denying we're coming out of a cycle low here. So guess what? Yeah, gold long. I said yesterday I thought gold was okay long. I still think it's okay long. I'd do it. Small to medium position, gold long. Let's check out silver, 1,000 ounce. We'll do it that way. Silver does not look good. Silver looks like it's got trouble. See, this is the difference between a metal that's almost strictly hedging, investment hedging, that's gold. It is used a little bit industrial as an industrial metal, but very little. Silver is a huge industrial metal. And that's why you've seen the difference here. Okay. Silver does not look good here. It's got a lot of work to do. It's got negative momentum. I think it's heading further south. It's going to probably roll over here. This does not look good. It's really struggle. It's on the struggle bus here. Whatever. I actually like silver for physically acquiring silver right now at this price. I think it's going to continue to get better. I would just be averaging down, if you will, purchasing a little bit of silver as it's going down, keep purchasing a little bit of silver as it's going down, just keep accumulating physical silver. All right. Silver does not look good. Crude oil. It's trying to make a good solid bounce here. I got 2 November 27th. I have no idea what happened here. Let's remove that. Okay. What do I think? Yep, it's trying to make a bounce. I don't think it's going to get much past okay, 70 bucks, 75 bucks. Let's see. Let's stretch this out a little bit. Can I get it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it might get to $74 here, maybe. What are we at? Oh no, 74. It's not going to get to 72. Sorry, $72. It could get up to 72. And run out of gas. Bing bong. Going into next week. I don't trust crude oil long. I don't trust it long. I don't like it long. It's still negative territory here. Yes, it's trying to do the bouncy bounce thing. I just don't trust it. I don't think long's the way to go here. I think it's a wait and see. I just think crude oil is going to continue to struggle. It's going to go back down into the 60s here, I think is what's going to happen. As we come out of this cycle low, maybe then we can talk about crude oil. Let's look at gasoline just real quick. Doing a little bit better than crude oil. I don't really have cycles here, I don't think. We could try to set them up. Why not? Let's do it. This thing keeps giving me a hassle. Come on, stay with me. Let's see if we can set up some cycles here. I have been looking at this. This looks good. Do we have something going this way? Yeah, this is pretty solid. We're going to go right here. Ding, 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 ding. Kind of okay. Kind of okay right here. We'll go with this. It's not bad. Just okay. So that puts us at December 15th. Right? Let's get a text box here. December 1/5. Approximately. Right? Approximately. We're going to go yellow. We're going to go 18 here. We're going to go, I think it's top. We're going to hit it. Yeah. December 15th, okay? That's your cycle low. Gas is trying to go positive here. It's really close to going positive. Looks a little bit stronger than crude oil, but I wouldn't go long on it just yet. It's not, you know, get this kind of choppy, long upper wicks. Just not a good look. All right. Let's take a look at corn. Corny corn finally had a bad day. It finally had a bad day. Yep. November 25th, 4 days away. Corn is super bullish here. I said the last few days, I was, long looked good, but I'm a little concerned about the cycle low. I still am. I think wait for this to finish. Maybe it pulls back into here somewhere. Got to keep an eye on this thing. This is very bullish occurrence right here. Okay, if it survives and this stays positive momentum and this doesn't come way down and do some crazy thing and go that way, if it stays positive, then coming out of this cycle low is definitely a long, most likely. Okay, but for now, probably wouldn't touch it. Okay, last of the symbols, XLP. The Spider Fund Consumer Staples ETF. What is it doing? Trying to make a good solid bounce. November 25th is not too far away, 4 days away. I'm a little bit skeptical I'll trade this long. It's trying to get some legs underneath it. It's still negative territory momentum. I would rather wait for this to, I'll tell you what I'd rather see happen here, okay? This makes a good run. Influences the MACD to do that. Maybe it finally breaks, comes up like this. I don't know, maybe it fails like this. Maybe it doesn't drop down quite as bad. Comes up again. Momentum breaks above, goes positive. This does a dippy do and then goes up. Like that kind of thing. Then I'd go long. Okay, you got to wait, be a little patient here. I wouldn't go long with this yet. Not with momentum being negative. It's a little bit too risky. That is it for today. Become a member, $7.99. You get the S&P 500 streaming charts, 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour. Same thing with gold. You get nightly emails with 5 different charts. You get alerts on the Discord server. So if you join, you can just turn alerts on for the products that you want. You saw the trades of the day at the very beginning of this video and how much money can be made if you're patient and know how to read the charts. That's it. Happy trading, everybody. Talk to you all real soon again next time.